Yan, Mark. Beginner at its finest. Yan, Mark. Are we, guys, kita nyo ba kami? Naka-live.
Okay, so I can hear some feedback. I think I have to close some of the apps.
Okay. Ayan. So, Mark, tuloy natin to. Hindi ko alam kung naka-live tayo, pero I think masasave naman siya. Ayan, naka-live daw tayo, sabi ni Ishi. Learning at its finest. Kita ng lahat. Okay lang yan. So, yay! First ever conversation, casual conversation. And I'm so glad to have you, Mark, as the first guest. Kasi I've always been a learner and I always want to share what I learn to the people who are ready to receive the same learning that I'm also learning. And it's my pleasure to share with them what I've been learning from you since last year. So that's why I invited you if you can talk about fitness and health kasi it's one of the values that I am trying to uphold and I know a lot of people also try to uphold it in their lives. Pero hindi kasi madali. It's very challenging to sustain, di ba? So, all that we did, it's one of the topics that they want is how to sustain a healthy lifestyle. But before we dig into that, I want to welcome you and to welcome everybody who's with us in this live. So thank you for taking the time to be with us today. And icebreaker muna tayo, Mark. Can you share 3 things about you? And we will guess 2 truths and 1 lie. Tell us 3 statements, tapos huhulaan namin alin doon yung lie.
Okay. 3 statements, ha? Well, for those people na hindi pa aware sa kung sino si Mark. Anyway, I will just go with it. I like to drink black coffee. At least 6 to 7 a day. That's one thing. Second would be, I love reading books in the morning. And the third one would be, I work out daily.
Okay, so first statement, you drink black coffee 7 to 8 times a day. Second statement, you like to read books in the morning. And third statement, you work out daily. Okay. Parang alam ko yung lie eh. Whoever is watching us today, can you share kung ano yung sa tingin yung lie from the 3 statements that Mark said? I'll just take maybe a few minutes. Okay, sabi ni Ishi, black coffee 6 to 7 times is a lie. Okay? So a few seconds more and then reveal mo sa amin kung ano yung lie. Ako may hula. And hula ko yung third, that you work out daily. Okay. So, sige, ready tayo. Alin dun yung lie?
Interesting. Okay, it's actually true. Sino siya? Si Ma'am Ishi ba? Ano ba sabihin niyo? Ishi, okay. I actually drink 6 to 7 coffee a day. Yun yung normal sa akin. So that's true. Yung workout daily, yung lie. I don't really work out daily. I work out daily. Ayun yung lie. I read books every morning. Yun yung the best moment. So, that was a good one.
Nice. Okay. Oo, alam ko si Mark mahilig to sa black coffee kasi. Tapos, alam ko rin na talagang religious siya everyday. Reads books. Kino-consume niya talaga yung books. Tapos kinukwento niya kasi sa amin yung mga learning niya. So I know that he really reads books in the morning habang nakatingin siya sa... Ano yung view mo dyan? Meron kang ano dyan sa dagat. Sea view. Okay. So si Mark, he is the owner of Fit Marky Sports Academy in Kuwait. he used to be a fitness coach. Can you tell us more about your journey from parang before, ano, what did you do? Tapos how did you end up owning the Fit Market Fitness or Sports Academy? Ganyan.
Sure. Actually, I started from sa gym talaga, sa corporate gym siya. I mean, franchise gym. I worked there for almost 6 years. But then, na-burn out ako doon. I think I already mentioned this when we are having a conversation. Na-burn out ako kasi, sa training kasi, pag the more you train people, and when you get known on you will be hired very often. So sometimes you will be working at least 12 to 13 hours a day just to
Grabe,
cope
no?
up just to cope up the session. So that was a good problem somehow kasi yung money ko doon, of course, may equivalent siya na compensation. So the more you work, the more you earn money. That was the main idea. So for almost 6 years, since na-burnt out talaga ako, and I was like thinking, is this the way I should be doing my work? Kung ganun ka, exhausted ka, na trainer, but you're exhausted. So I found a book, it's called Ignite the Fire from John Goodman. So, isa siya sa mentor ko sa fitness industry. A virtual mentor, I mean, not personally, but I followed this guy, and he mentioned you need to work your way out to have a freedom, because at the end of the day, you will have the money, but you don't have the time because you are locked into some commitments to the session. So I started venturing out. I tried online coaching. I enrolled in some way of coaching. Kasi nga, pag online, you can, this is 2016. And then I found out that I can earn money while doing this. And I developed the apps as well. I subscribed to. So, ang nangyari, parang nagkaroon ako ng idea na, ito pala ang magandang ways. You need to be in the gym 12 hours a day. So, I imagine, maybe I could rent a studio doon sa area na maraming Filipino. And then, somehow yung Fit Market, it was created by, through the process, it was not an entire idea. It just came up along the way. So, kaya ko siya ginawa kasi na-realize ko, there were more trainers that wanted to do a part-time but they don't have the place. So, ginaya ko yung business model sa US, which is yung trainer, they go to the gym and they pay a rent doon sa studio. So, that was the main idea doon sa studio, and then somehow makapag-train din ng expats, yung mga Filipino community. So, kaya nangyari yung Fit Market. And then I decided, I leave the job. Nag-resign na ako, and then that was the beginning of yung Fit Market.
Ang galing. Kasi I see there that it was a way for you to live your job. You're gonna have income. You're empowering coaches to have some form of a venue where they can practice their coaching. At the
Yes.
same time, you're serving clients. So, ang daming nakuha
Yes.
from Fit Market Sports Academy. That's great. And then, pero Mark, how did you come about valuing health? I mean, for example, for me, hindi naman kasi talaga rin ako parang health buff, ganyan. Si Joe Dex, my husband, siya pa yung mas siya pa yung mas active sa gym, siya pa yung talagang everyday before, nagpupunta siya sa fitness first. Tapos, when we got married, he's into CrossFit. Pero ako, hindi talaga ako masyado about fitness, active lifestyle. Pero somehow, I know the importance. And it was when I got kids, I had kids, that I felt like I needed to take care of my body so that I can sustain taking care of my two kids, parang ganyan. How about you? How did you come about realizing that, oy, time for me to take care of my health? Ganun ka na ba ever since, simula nung bata ka or younger years? Ganun ka na ba before?
During college days, medyo sporty na talaga ako at that time. I played judo, and then I used to run by myself. niraran ko yung distance between 5K or 10K. But I was really skinny at that time. Like, I'm not really, bodybuilding somehow. Skinny lang talaga. When I came to Kuwait, 2005, I never been into gym, like any sort of type of training. I just discovered it after 2008. Somehow, I can relate to what you said. Kasi most atin, pag we know the fact that it's good to work out, it's good to take care of the food. But there is a differentiation na nangyari pag you are emotionally invested na. Somehow, along the way, may nangyari sa'yo, nag-trigger sa'yo na you need to take care of your body. And that's what happened to me as well. Okay, so back in 2008, my son was born here in Kuwait. And then, may nangyari sa kanya. I was a smoker at the time since I was 16 years old. So I smoked a lot. I quit. I tried to quit more often, I think 6 times or 5 times. Pero hindi nangyari. But somehow, yung nangyari sa failing 2009, around May, April. Anyway, nangyari, na-hospital siya. And when I went to the doctor, nag-usap kami ng doctor, sabi niya, is there anyone smoking in the house?
Oh no.
And I was like, alam mo yung pain na agos doon sa ano mo?
Yeah.
And I don't know how to say it, but I said, yes, doc. But that was the moment where I felt like sharp pain na I did this to my son. Alam mo yung ganong moment. And he was on bed, ano siya, kasi nagsusuko siya, and then, basta meron siyang LBM somehow. Yun yung nag-trigger sa akin.
Oh.
And if I have to stop this for the sake na save yung son ko or, being healthy sila, I have to stop it. So that was the trigger for, that's it. It's just happened like that. Yung triggering factor is emotional. Yung pain. The guilt itself. So, yun yung nakakapag-move sa isang tao na mag-workout and they take care of themselves. Somehow, in other form, basta may emotions na, sabi nga ni Sipo, di ba, pain. Sabi niya.
Correct.
So,
alam mo, gusto ko rin i-share yung akin. Sa akin.
share it.
Ganito. So, kay Mateo, I lost weight after I gave birth to him. Parang mga 4 or 5 months after giving birth, na-shed off ko na yung weight ko. Pero on my second baby, kay Ali, parang ayaw niyang umalis. Parang andyan lang siya. Nag-hang out lang yung extra weight ko that I gained during pregnancy. Tapos, anniversary na. So, I gave birth ng November. March anniversary namin ni Jodex. Ang hilig kasi namin mag-buffet, Mark. Ang hilig namin na eat all you can. So, ganun kami palagi buffet. Yung anniversary namin was in Vikings. It's a buffet resto here sa Philippines. Very popular siya. Pero, hindi ko ma-post yung pictures namin dun sa anniversary dinner. Kasi sobrang taba. Parang lahat malaki. So, after that day, hindi na muna ako kumain ng rice to lose the weight. And I started to integrate exercise into my day. Ayun, so yun yung trigger sa akin. Yung hindi ko ma-post sa social media, yung picture ko. Anniversary pa naman namin yun.
Okay.
Ayun, so that's for me. And then, so now, let's talk about having an active lifestyle. You mentioned that you don't work out every day. And is it necessary to have an active workout, or parang do you need to really work out every day to say that you're living an active lifestyle or a healthy lifestyle?
No, actually, you don't need to go to the gym every day. Kasi mostly sa client base ko kasi is normal guys, like they run their own business or they work they have a career. And mostly yung mga nag-workout ng daily, that's because they've been on that journey for like long period of time. Like it comes to their lifestyle, na incorporate na nila. So you can do it. I can do it daily, no problem for me. But my emphasis is that for those people na mag-inspire, okay, yung mga beginners talaga na never nag-workout o nag-workout dahil napilitan lang, you can do it, you don't need to do it daily. Kasi nga, most of the time, yung lifestyle mo, paano lang siya. Ngayon, sinisingit mo siya, di ba? Sinisingit mo yung workout. Let's say after ng work mo, 4 or 5 p.m., uuwi ka or diretso ka sa gym or some sort of facility, it takes time. So, means you sacrifice some time in order for you to be working out, right? And that's very valuable, no, sa mga, lalo sa mga business owners or sa mga may mga career na demanding. Time is very valuable. Actually, mahirap sa kanila isingit yung workout. So that's the idea na I wouldn't recommend someone to do daily. 2 to 3 times is more sustainable. This is kasi you can have allotted time na ganitong sa Monday, mag-workout ako and then pahinga ka sa Tuesday and then Wednesday ulit or Friday. So yung active lifestyle doesn't mean na you have to do it daily. You just have to have an intentional day to work out. Kasi may difference kasi sa yung goal mo. Depende sa goal mo. Let's say if you want to run a marathon, then that's the time na you have to do it daily, but not hard training. It's like there's a program for that. And mostly sa atin, hindi naman tayo tumatakbo ng marathon. So you don't need to do it. Okay, so sa lifestyle, it's just incorporating lifestyle. I would always say na integrate mo siya na mas doable, hindi yung sapilitan, yung pinipilit mo yung sarili mo kasi yung will of power mo naubos agad eh. Yung first week na lang, naubos na siya, so mo sustain.
Recap ko lang, no? So for you to say that you're living an active lifestyle, it doesn't mean that you're exercising every day, especially for starters. So for starters, having 2 to 3 days of scheduled activity, workout activity is enough because you're building the habit of really setting the intention of really going to the gym, working out, and sustaining it for that schedule.
Yes.
And kung mas medyo masanay ka na ganun yung schedule mo, and you feel like you have time, okay, sige. And you feel like you have the time to invest in really working out, then you can do it every day as well. So depende sa goal ng person. If, for example, going to the marathon, preparation for that would be extensive exercise routines. Pero kung normal, depende sa goals, yung magiging exercise routine dapat. So, ganon.
Yes, exactly. Mas importante yung habits, tsaka yung may mindset ka na you have intentional workout. Iba yung intentional sa napadaan lang or ano yung
malapit ka lang sa gym kaya sige na nga dadaan na ako ngayon parang
hila ka lang parang gano'n. So
kasi may friend ka pupunta sasama na nga rin ako para mag-workout. Okay. So it's more on being intentional that you're gonna work out. Okay.
Yes.
Tapos, kasi Mark, sa'yo ko natutunan na hindi naman kailangan na laging extreme or very intense yung workout that you do every day. So, can you expound more on that? Kasi I thought before, parang dapat sobra akong pawis for 30 minutes, na parang sobrang exercise na 30 minutes. Tapos pag pawis na ako, yun lang yung masasabi ko na workout or exercise. Is that... Oo, na parang, tama ba yun? I mean, is that really necessary that you really parang panting every time you exercise? Or is there any other way that we can go about it?
There's no one way, like ito yung pinaka-main ways, no? Kasi sa exercise kasi, I tested a lot of different clients and somehow sa guidelines ng training, merong time to work out parang hard talaga na ibibigay mo yung best mo as a performance exercise, no, or i-test mo yung sarili mo. But somehow it depends on, it's always comes to the word it depends. Kasi pag sinabi ko sa'yo, okay, you need to do this certain exercise, you need to push hard, it might not be fit for you. I always go to the personality type. Alam mo yung kay Jason, no? Na four types of character, parang steady, eagle, parang kay Sifo,
Okay.
kay
So,
Emerald, Pearl.
Yeah.
So, based on your personality, that would be the best approach. Kasi pag sinabi ko sa'yo, okay, Alin, you go hard train today. Some people will say, yes, I like that. Let's go, push. I would feel the worth of my time. Parang gano'n. Pag sinabi mo yan sa isang friend mo na masyadong reserved, what would he will be reacting? He will react differently. He would not be more inclined to do it. Kasi nga, steady lang siya, parang reserved type, shy. Alam mo yung gano'n? So yung mga taong gusto pawis talaga, yun yung mga, I would say, type A personality or some form of dominance na, so any exercise actually, yung exercise selections na gagawin mo will be based on your personality. Kasi sa akin, I'm more of a loner. If I want to work out, kaya maganda sa akin yung triathlon kasi I work out alone. But somehow I work out with group as well. Yung mga sapphire naman, kumbaga yung mga kuwela, yung mga mahilig
happy, yung mga light of the party, parang ganyan.
Mga center of the action. Maganda sila group exercise. They feel fun. So somehow, nasusustain nila. Pero pag nilagay mo si fun and sa strict form of training, let's say powerlifting, kailangan mo lang technique-wise, hindi sila akma doon somehow kasi gusto nila, ano ba to? Boring naman itong workout.
Correct, tama, no?
You need to fit your personality doon sa workout na gagawin mo. Kunwari sa boxing, bakit maganda ang boxing? Boxing is good kasi very empowering siya sa ladies. In my experience, wala pa akong na-try na boxing na hindi nagustuhan ladies na boxing training, hindi nagustuhan. Gusto na kasi very empowering sa mga babae especially. Pag sumuntok sila, yun yung hugot minsan. Bakit? Alam mo yung gano'n, so nanggigigil. Sa mga boys naman, maganda din ang boxing kasi lalo pag stress ka, it's very powerful or outlet mo sa workout. So, skills-wise, personality-wise, hahanapin mo yung isang kayang eh. Kaya yung iba, pawis talaga, so sa kanila, what you mentioned, gusto mo yung gano'n kasi you feel worth. Okay? Yung iba, ayaw nila yun. Yung tawag nila buhat mayaman, alam mo yung parang 5 reps lang, tapos 5 minutes. Yun yung words sa gym. Nagbuhat mayaman ka na naman. Alam mo yung, hindi yung kargador, yung labor na mano-mano. So, depende sa kung ano.
10 minutes na workout. Yun yung buhat mayaman, gano'n.
Buhat mayaman, hindi pinawisan.
Pero nag-gym. Okay. So, recap lang, no? Ang ganda nun kasi pwede pala na you need to find the right workout routine that will work for you. Like, depending on your personality and skill level. So, hindi dapat lahat i-impose natin na kailangan sobrang active yung mga ginagawa mo exercise. Depends pala on your personality. So, kung mahilig ka sa tao, or yun nga, life of the party, mag-e-enjoy ka sa group classes kasi you find it fun. If you're more on medyo analytical, na medyo so maganda yung mga may technique, like lifting, ganyan.
Yung mga emerald, kumbaga yung mga critical na tao, yung
detail.
So, somehow they will find it very interesting. And somehow the others will find it very boring.
Oo, okay. Ang ganda nun. So, depending on your personality type kung ano. Kaya ako, hindi ko nasuwak sa akin yung yoga kasi ayoko nung sobra akong sobrang galaw na galaw. Gusto ko,
Yes.
alam
Steady
ko
lang.
nag-exercise ako, pero hindi naman super duper na all over the place.
Mm-mm.
Oo. Tapos okay lang din sa akin kahit di ako masyadong kasama ng ibang tao. Okay lang. Kaya ko naman siyang, pero okay sa akin kahit di ko sila kasama. Ayan,
That's it.
okay. Tapos, for you, Mark, di ba, we talked about bakit ka na-start sa active lifestyle. When you talk to people, why do you think is it important to dig into the why? Ay, parang sa experience mo, yung mga tao na nagsusustain ng healthy lifestyle, what separates them versus the people who sign up sa gym na January, tapos March, wala
Wala.
na, June, talagang hindi na, lulubog lilitaw, lilitaw ng January,
Wala.
lulubog na ng March onwards, ganyan. Anong nagiging differentiating factor for both?
Both of them are connected with a community. I would say, malaking factor yung meron kang accountability. Somehow kasi, yung motivation mo kasi doesn't really last. Kaya sa January, mataas yung, alam mo, yung New Year's resolutions, paulit-ulit na lang. Kasi, nandun yung thought and then yung intention. Pero somehow, pagdating ng few months, nawawala. So, it's very helpful sa kanila yung may accountability ka. Accountability in the form of hiring a coach to push you and to feel you connected. Saka kailangan mo ma-sustain yung activity. Join a group na with similar goals sa'yo. Like yung mga Zumba or running workshops, yung mga ganong tipong kaya mo isingit yung mo doon sa mga grupo. You have to welcome the idea of being in the group kasi once you're alone kasi, ang hirap ng motivation mo. And yun yung nakita kong nagdi-differentiate sa kanila. Just one of them. Ang pangalawa yung personal why mo. Bakit mo siya ginagawa? Kasi you need to remind yourself, bakit ka ba nagpapakapagod dyan sa gym? Pwede ka naman umupo, kumain ng pizza, nanonood ng TV. I always joke around this on the gym. Sabi ko, papapagod dito. Para kanino ba to? Sabi ko gano'n. Kasi I have to figure the whys. I have to figure there was always in a joke before. Pero deep inside, they know why they're doing it. Kailangan mo lang i-find na, okay, I'm doing this kasi ito, totoo talaga to. Mostly sa ladies, they feel insecure. They feel insecure. So they wanted to shape up their body. So kaya sila nag-workout. Based on research, actually, very few are doing exercise for health. Very few. They're doing it for image, reputation, for statement. I'm this. This is me. I am respectable, I'm smart, I'm fit, Parang but very rare yung very few yung ginagawa for health. Kasi nga, health is just, bonus na yung health eh. Pag lumakas yung katawan mo kasi nag-strength training ka, you somehow, ang result nun, magiging healthy ka. Yung shaping ng katawan, yun yung hinahanap ng mga workout. Kasi if you want to be healthy, you can just walk. You can just walk. You can live longer just by walking, by the way.
Very powerful yung walking.
Yes, may mga tao na they made a research where are the people na talagang nabubuhay ng 100 plus years sa Japan and some form of hilly mountains kasi yung activity sila walking lang. They're not actually going to the gym. They just, they just have a lifestyle na gumagalaw sila. Yun yung health. Pero, ang gusto kasi ng mga yung shape, kasi we are being bombarded with a lot of figures like J. Lopez, yung mga Beyonce, mga ganon, and then Arnold, or The Rock, Dwayne
Oo.
Johnson.
Oo.
That's the reality. You want to i-appreciate ka ng tao. And that's a valid reason, by the way. There's nothing wrong. Kasi ang result niyan, you will be healthier than the previous one na hindi ka nag-workout.
Ang ganda nun ah. So you find your motivation, you find your why, and there's nothing wrong with what kind of why that you have. Whether it is wanting the body
Yes.
of
Why
J-Lo,
not? Why not?
oh, why? Correct,
Why not?
tama.
You
Kasi
deserve to
ultimately,
look better. I always say that you
oh,
deserve to look better. You deserve to buy that extra small shirt. Okay? Size 12 or size 10. You deserve the 28 size. Ano ba yung waistline ng babae usually? 24 pala. 24.
oh.
24 or
Pero
25.
depende rin sa body type. So as ang
Depende
goal
sa body
is
type.
just feeling better about yourself. Yun isa sa magandang goal. No? Just feel better about you're doing something for yourself to look good. At the same time, ang ganda ng end result is you're becoming healthier.
Yes.
Okay.
Look at the people who are successful, especially sa audience natin na nasa business work or may sarili na ini-enhance. Look at the people that are successful. They look fit. Why is that? Why is that? Why these people have a habit of working out? Because it helps you in different areas of your life. I always believe on this. There was this rabbi called Daniel Lapin, and he mentioned these 5 Fs. Yung 5 Fs na sinabi niya is, it doesn't mean na i-emphasize mo yung isang area ng buhay mo. You just have to touch base on all of them and take care of it. So you pray, so yun yung belief natin. Fitness, nandun na yun. Kasama siya sa 5. Finances, and then family, and then your friends. So, those 5 areas, talagang nakaka-affect siya sa overall being mo. So, yung iba, na pinapabayaan nila yung fitness, and this is my passion. Don't neglect your fitness. Kasi it will affect the whole thing. So, mostly dyan, sa family, let's say, for example, si hubby or si wifey, wala ka ng performance kasi nanghihina ka na. Anong mangyayari sa inyo? And then, you don't give them or him or her a chance to feel proud of you. You know what I mean? Like, just somehow you can do something every day that helps you to become better family in terms of taking care of your kids. Let's say you have to carry them and play with them. Hindi mo magawa kasi you're not fit. How do you create a quality time? Hindi ka ma-remember ng kids mo na, hey, my dad used to play with me, enroll niya ako mag-bike, he went with me in the sports. Kasi you're not athletic enough. You're not being that kind of life. So, again, it helps a lot sa business mo. Let's say, yung competitor mo, they are providing a lot of service. And ikaw, you are competing for this market, and then you find out na nanghihina ka kasi lagi, how would you keep up with the competitions kasi wala kang focus, walang energy, you lose the business somehow. It will affect everything. So you need to put this as part of your life. That's my passion. I want you to have this.
Alam mo, totoo yan. Before, I thought, pagka nag-exercise ka na, napunta na doon lahat ng energy mo. There's less energy for you to put into other things. But as I do my daily workout, my daily exercise, parang mas madaling nagfo-flow yung mga kailangan kong gawin. Parang yun. So, expound more on that na exercise does not get energy out of you for your things that you need to do. It's like fueling you up for the things that you need to do. Para you can do it better, you have more energy. Tell us more about that.
Yes, the way the body works kasi, tinitrain mo siya for the first, let's say, nag-journey ka ng workout. natural yung first 2 or 3 days talaga sakit na katawan mo, nabuhos mo yung energy mo doon. But the main benefit is after that, kasi yung muscles mo or yung energy system mo, tinitrain mo siya into a higher demands. Okay? So let's say tumatakbo ka ng mabilis or nagja-jog ka lang na hindi mo ginawa dati. Meaning, yung katawan mo, mag-a-adapt siya to the side na, hey, si Alin pala, tatakbo siya by next day. So we need to keep up with this new demand, yung effort. Kailangan natin gandahan yung effort. So si katawan mo, yung body mo, mag-prepare siya ngayon na i-energize yung katawan mo. Pero hindi ka tumakbo. Okay? So ano mangyayari dun sa energy na nakastore na kasi they are ready, right? They're ready to go. So now you can do a lot of things. Pwede kang maglaba, pwede kang mamalansya, pwede kang, alam mo yung gano'n? Kasi nakahanda na si body mo, yung katawan mo, nakahanda na siya na Alin, magti-training ulit. Kaya natin ganyan kasi body works. Our body needs works in a very efficient way. Gusto ng katawan natin na efficient lahat. Okay? Kaya pagbubuhat ng ito, you need to generate muscles, di ba? Para buhatin lang siya. Eh, nasanay na siya na-pressure siya kasi hindi niya kaya, hindi niya kaya yung bigat. The next day, or 2 days from that, guess what? Once you leave that one, handa na siya. Gagawin niya ulit to. Kasi the body is very smart. They want to be efficient. They generate those force. Kaya, nagagawa mo lahat. Yung una lang talaga mahirap. After that, it's going to be like andun na yung flow, napakagaan ng trabaho. Pati sa mental focus andun lahat. Yung feeling, maganda yung feeling.
So aside from exercise, Mark, na physical body, how does exercise help us in our brain?
There is a thing called parang after effect ng exercise, yung melatonin o serotonin na nagbibigay sa iyo ng alam mo yung addiction ng any addictions, okay? Same feeling. Pag na-reach mo yung may certain spots sa workout intensity na pag na-hit mo siya, it will release those chemicals doon sa mind mo. Kaya hindi alam ng mga hindi nag-workout gaano ka-awesome ang nag-workout. They don't know the feeling. Yung mga hindi fit, they miss a lot of those feelings. Siguro nakuha nila sa drugs or sex or any other form of pleasure. But the pleasure itself after the workout, they don't know that. And that's why nagko-comment yung mga hindi nag-workout. Ano ba yan? Napaka-obsessed naman mag-workout because they don't know. You are aiming to get that feeling, yung euphoric siya, yung feeling na feel mo. Hindi basta sweet spot pag na-hit yung sweet spot. Iba kasi talagang tinodo naman yung workout, so naging gulay naman after.
Oo. Meron akong share before kasi Mark, di ba, you created the workouts for me. Tapos, parang hirap na hirap ako sa push-up. There was something that you said about it that I remembered just now. You also expand your capacity mentally pag pinupush mo yung sarili mo with the workout that you do. Like parang dati, parang 15 push-ups, tapos parang challenge mo ko, gawin mo ng 20, kaya mo na yan. Sabi ko, Mark, parang hirap. Tapos sabi mo, no, it's just parang you can challenge your mind to expand your capability, parang ganun. So natatanda ko yun. Sige, tell them more about it.
Yung mental capacity, kaya nga very helpful sa mga businessman or business, work. Kasi nga, sometimes you are dealing with very tough situations and you need to either, iti-train mo yung sarili mo to be comfortable in uncomfortable circumstances. Doon papasok yung mental. So, kaya na sabi mo, hindi mo na kaya, kakayanin mo kasi tinulak ka, sige, kaya mo yan. Because of that training, muscle, mental toughness ang tawag, mental toughness. So, you have that capacity to thrive or even to come up with solutions. Kasi nga, you have that persistency na I can do this. I've been thank you si endorphins. Yes, that was the word. And thank you. Yun yung ano, yung mental toughness na ako rin sa work. So not only physically but mentally kasi pinupush mo siya. Pinupush mo siya sa level na hindi mo na. So, pinupush mo siya.
Ang ganda nun. Si Ishi sabi niya tama, endorphin. Sometimes when I feel lazy to move, I still work out. After the workout, I'm just really grateful for doing that for myself. Ako din. Minsan talaga may pupush mo, no? Kasi it will not come easy. Parang even if you've been doing it for a long time, there will still be days where you need to condition yourself na I need to do this. And then you go to the mat or you exercise and then after, buti na lang ginawa ko. Add one check off my to-do list today. Parang something you'll thank yourself for. So, yan.
May,
So, Mark,
may ano yan, may, okay, I just want to increase more on that topic, no? Yung feeling mo hindi mo kaya or feeling mo tamad ka ngayon and then somehow ginawa mo and then you feel like ay salamat ginawa ko din at least I didn't kaya ko may differentiation siya yun yung crucial part na sabi na tamad ako kasi you are not you don't create the momentum to do the workout so yung mind mo minsan nag-block sa'yo na huwag ka mag-workout ulit tamad ka ngayon pagod ka pag sinakyan mo yon what will happen talagang pagod ka na nun pero if you do a little let's say start ka na just do the 5 minutes the first 5 minutes warm up muna if you still feel like after 5 minutes, you still feel like 5 minutes talagang malamya ka, stop the workout. Kasi that means your body is really tired. Okay? Pag after ng 5 minutes, you feel like, maganda na yung flow. That means you have to continue. So there's a test. Bago mo siya sabihing tamad ka. Just do the first 5 minutes. And then pag tamad ka pa rin, yung parang talagang pagod ako, masakit katawan ko, huwag mo nang ipilit.
Yeah. Okay, ang ganda nun. May permission tayo. Do it for 5 minutes only. Pag medyo tamad ka na, tell yourself 5 minutes lang. Tapos, if you feel like hindi talaga, okay, go, stop. Pero, if you feel like, parang kaya naman, o sige, at least, nagawa mo na siya for the day.
Exactly. Yes.
Ang ganda. Tapos, ano ba may naisip ako Naisip ko kanina, minsan, yung pinagkukuhanan mo rin ng motivation can vary. Iniisip ko kasi kanina, yung discipline of having to do it just because you need to do it versus mag-exercise ako kasi form of self-love ko to. Naalagaan ko yung sarili ko. Parang ganon. So, isa sa mga, yun, one of my motivations din, yun na I'm doing this for myself, I'm making myself healthy, I'm taking time for myself. So, yun yung isa sa mga motivation ko. Saka minsan, may mga, pagka nag-exercise ako, may feeling na empowering, na parang, I feel like, mga empowered women, they really take time to exercise. May ganun akong concept. So, pagka nasa exercise ako, feeling ko empowered woman ako.
Which
parang
is true.
May ganyan.
Which is true, by the way. I always admire the ladies na nag-workout kasi I can tell from the perspective dun sa wife ko. And she does a lot, lalo sa bahay. So she does work and then she comes home, she takes care of the kids. And then they have the time to go to the gym. Imagine the task. Hindi ko kaya yung ako yung sa place ng babae kasi you have to take care of the kids, have to work, have to cook, have to do this, and then you work out. Si mga boys, galing sa trabaho, uuwi, mag-workout, manood ng TV. Alam mo yun, so napakadali sa boys kaysa sa babae. Alam mo kasi they have a lot of tasks to do. Alam mo yun, kung business woman pa yan, okay, and taking care of family at the same time, napaka-pressure. So, I always admire them. Sa pag may pumupunta sa gym ko and then I found out na business woman sila. Oh, wow, how do you do it? I mean, you have the time to come here. Kasi yung time pa lang pagpunta, naka-workout, that would take at least 2.5 hours. 1 hour workout, 30 minutes travel time.
Alam mo kaya Mark, sa akin, sobrang blessing nung inano mo ako ng Fit Marky app. I'm not sure if it's still existing now, pero yung Fit Marky app was something that enabled me to build a practice of working out even at home. Kasi hanggang ngayon,
Mm.
yung gyms dito hindi pa rin operational. So buti na lang, nagkaroon ka ng app na kinuwento mo sa akin, na pinagamit mo sa akin at ginaid mo ako kung paano gamitin. Tapos minonitor mo pa kung ginagamit ko ba talaga. So that started my journey here at home to still be active. Kasi pwedeng nakahiga na lang, di ba? Pwede, sobrang nasa bahay ka na lang. So, bakit ko papahihirapan yung sarili ko mag-exercise? Pero dahil binigyan mo ko ng chance to try the app, and somehow na ano
Mm.
niya na-build niya sa akin yung value of having to move kahit
Yes.
konti-konti, hindi naman dapat 'di ba sobrang pawis ka every day. Pero doon ako nasimula na mag-workout or mag-exercise dito sa bahay. So very very thankful ako talaga noon. Alam mo, doon sa gratitude journal ko, sinasabi ko naman sa iyo to before eh. Nakasama si Fit Marky doon sa things I'm grateful for. Fit Marky app saka ikaw kasi napunta
Thank
ako ulit
you.
doon sa health. Kasi before, nag-yoga ako. Pero yun nga, yung traveling, spending time din
Yes.
sa studio, tapos going home, sobrang it takes time. Pero dahil na-start mo ako na mag-workout at home, tapos ngayon nasusustain ko siya. That's why I'm very grateful. Tapos do you have other myths or misconceptions about your health or fitness, ganyan? Meron bang mga gusto kang i-correct? Kasi yung isang na-discover ko from you, yung ab exercise, sabi mo, if you want to lose the fat in your tummy,
Mhm.
hindi dapat sit-ups ba? Parang ganyan. Parang you would
Anyway,
recommend something else.
yes, yes.
Oo.
Yeah,
O
isa
yun
yan
nga
sa
pa.
ano. I-expand ko lang kasi I always have this inquiries. And before itakal ko, yung Fit Marky app still ongoing. I'm still using it with my
Okay.
client,
Okay.
sa mga clients natin. So, ginagamit nila yung apps. Anyway, misconception yung apps nga kasi sabi na, Coach, paano ba matanggal tong taba sa tiyan ko? Gusto ko kasi, kailangan ko ba pumili nung, alam mo yung gano'n, workout equipment. Somehow, I don't really recommend doing that kasi nga, they think kasi na, may tinatawag kasi na spot exercise. Kumbaga, kung malaki ang tiyan mo, dapat dito, di ba? Pero yung thinking, it's wrong. Which is wrong kasi ganito, it's a stored fats. Ang unfortunate reality talagang pupunta sa tiyan mo yan. So, any extra calories, talagang yun yung stored area niya. Ang nangyayari, if you are trying to exercise, I would better recommend you to do, yes, fat reduction doesn't work. Yes, that doesn't work. So, yung abs exercise, i-emphasize nila lagi na, alam mo yung 100, may figure na sinasabi ko, you know how many this you do to lose at least 1 kilo of fat? 400,000 reps of this. 1 kilo, 400,000 reps. The sad reality is, yung 1 kilo, it doesn't mean to reduce the part from your belly. Hindi niya putin doon sa belly. Pwedeng 1% dito, 2% dito sa may chin ko, or 1% sa may back, or dito. So there's nothing as fat reduction yung ginaganyan kasi, kailangan ko magpabalit na dyan dito, gagawin ko. Makukuba ka na lang, best mag-reduce. Ganito.
Okay.
It's better kasi di ba may intention ka na. You have the intention to work out kasi you have to lose the weight from your belly. Why not? Instead of doing abs, do the squat. Okay? Do the squat, do the push-up. You know why? Those certain exercises actually recruits more muscles. Okay? So let's say you do a push-up. So push-up itself creates a tension from shoulder, your arms, your chest, your core, your abs, right? Your legs. So it's a full body workout. So if you have the intention to do 15 abs like this, 20, do a 5 push-up. That's more effective. Bakit? Dahil yung recruitment ng muscles mas marami. Mas maraming muscles na recruit doon sa exercise. Mas maraming energy na during the recovery. Okay? recover those muscles because muscles needs to recover. Once the muscles recover, they need the stored energy. Where? Of course, galing dun sa fats mo. So you use your fats better than the abs. Kasi mapapagod ka lang, sasakit lang yung chan mo. Okay? Kasi they feel, masakit. So, very effective kasi masakit. Of course, masakit kasi ginagin kayo. Parang sinuntok yan eh. Di ba masakit? Kasi nga, nilalagyan mo ng pressure or tension. But use your time very well. Emphasize on full body workout. Compound exercise kung meron kang weights, dumbbells, or kettlebells. And this is the reason why I always emphasize between weights tsaka body weights. Kasi you're using more muscles. Okay? You are more effective in terms of using your fat storage.
Okay, ang ganda nun.
So hopefully they can apply that. And one day they will go to the gym and they said, Coach Mike told me not to do abs exercise. They will remember that for 400. Remember 400,000 reps, 1 kilo of fat. But that 1 kilo of fat doesn't really assure na sa belly mo mangyayari yun. Pwedeng dito, pwedeng sa likod.
Okay, sorry. We're getting into an hour already. Pero two things that I want to cover more, sana. Weight loss and fat loss. What's the difference? And yung next question ko is, on nutrition, how can we incorporate eating more nutritious meals in our day? Para, I don't want to take too much of your time and our viewers' time, pero I just want to clarify, what does weight loss and fat loss mean? Tapos how to incorporate nutrition in their diet?
Okay, great question. Yung weight loss, mostly, actually, they mean fat loss. When the people said, I want weight loss, they actually want fat loss. Kasi kung weight loss lang, you could lose muscles and that's good. So, yung weight loss na emphasis, mas marketable kasi siya sa media or sa social media. Sinasabi ng weight loss,
ito yung weight loss, yung mga diet, ganyan. Kasi even if pwedeng matanggal yung muscle.
Yes, yung mga diet, you actually drop water. Okay, you drop water, so that's weight. Water is also weight. So, if you, let's say for now, wala akong activity, my weight would be around 69 kilos, okay? But if I run now, I would drop probably 68.5 because of sweat. So just the water. But the main concept, para maganda ang katawan, you have a shape na maganda, yung ideal shape talaga na gusto mo. You need to focus on fat loss kasi yung muscles mo, naka-covered ng fats, kaya nawawala yung form mo. Imbis na Jennifer Lopez yung waistline mo. Dahil sa taba, di ba, nag-expand siya, so parang naging caterpillar. So, need to do fat loss. Ang nangyari ba, pag nagda-diet naman sila, speaking of diet, they actually drop the size, pero same form. Okay? Same form, limitan na konti. Kasi wala namang training na nangyari. Kaya kailangan mo mag-training para i-shape up mo yung katawan mo. Let's say sa lower body, kailangan mo i-shape up siya. So to shape up, you need to train. You have to do strength training. Kasi pag diet lang, minsan, ito pala, mostly nangyayari sa diet, you just feel weak. You're weak and then you feel like, you lose weight, but when you look at the mirror, it's the smaller size of the same person, same structure. Hindi mo nagustuhan kasi lumit ka nga, pero wala ka namang form. So, alam mo yung gano'n, yung hindi ka contento doon sa nakikita mo. Okay? And then, ano ba yung isa? Nutrition, no? Or diet?
So, ko lang natin. So, yung weight loss could mean diet. Pero, sometimes, you tend to lose the weight because of the diet, pero yung muscle mo, tapos you tend to get weak.
Yes.
But fat loss is incorporating movement para yung fats na covering the muscles are the ones na nawawalan ng fat. Tapos, you're losing the weight at the same time, you're shaping your body up. Ganun yung fat loss. Okay. Tapos, so now that we know na kailangan mag-integrate ng So, kailangan, malaman mo, bakit mo ba kailangan ng workout? Anong intention mo? At
Yes.
then, that's when you condition yourself kahit 5 minutes lang. Just start to do it until you get the hang of it. 3 to 5 days a week, at least 3 times a week, just to get the habit. And then now that you know na yun, ganyan yung movement, how about the nutrition? What can we do for the nutrition?
This is the most challenging part, and I always emphasize this kasi nga you can only do so much at a minute. Pwede mo itulak yung isang sasakyan eh. You can be so strong, pero hindi magbabago yung katawan mo. Magiging ano ka, ayun yung former power lifter. Lalaki ka, kasi kain ka ng kain, di ba? So, alam mo yung mga power lifter, they eat like 6,000 calories a day.
Oh.
That's what most people do, by the way. 6,000 or maybe less. That's a little bit exaggeration, but anyway. Yung nangyayari kasi, they all think na, nag-workout naman ako. I can eat, I can eat this. I have the treat. So, laging may cheat day kasi parang they feel na entitled kasi, nag-workout ako, pause na pause ako kanina, hingal na hingal ako. Ganito nangyayari sa workout. It's not reality, sis. Sa workout, yung typical workout, full body workout, I would always say 300 to 400 calories burn, okay? Sa Apple Watch, sa mga Fitbit, usually ang counting nila mas mataas. You know why? Because they want to encourage you to do parang bigger number, bigger feel, parang bigger rewards, parang gano'n. So the number, the better they feel, right? But in reality, you actually earn during exercise. Okay? So yung fueling part, yung recovery, yun yung problema. Kasi, let's say you burn 500 calories, conservatively, 500 calories. Umuwi, kakita ng milkshake or milk tea. Kasi nadaan, di ba? May na ng milk tea. That's already 500 to 600 calories. Kumain sa bike kasi nagutom, nag-rice. Extra double na tira. Kain. Anong nangyari, bes? 1,500 agad. So you don't change your body if you don't change your life. Right?
Okay.
So it's very important yung nutrition. So ano ba ang doable na diet? Ano ba ang doable? Ganito lang. Hindi mo kailangan mag-subscribe ng mga very parang uso ngayon yung keto or IF. They have their own effectivity or benefits. I would say sa regular na tao lang, gigising sa umaga, ng breakfast. Sa Filipino culture kakain ng rice, itlog, or corn meron, toyo minsan. And then tanghali kakain ulit, di ba? Rice ulit, sabaw, tinola, laga, tapsoy, whatever. Tapos gabi, kain ulit ng rice, kare-kare kung may handaan, pansit or something. Alam mo, typical na Filipino diet, doesn't work. Kung gusto mo maging sexy or shape up, it doesn't work. So I always tell them, you need to adapt other food culture, other food na ginagawa ng iba. Kailangan mong isanay yung sarili mo na you can also eat something else. Okay? You can also eat something else. May merienda.
Sabi ni Isyo,
tinapay or donut or kakanin. Anyway, so the Filipino food somehow hindi siya ideal in terms of you need to have a better body. Ganito, ang ina-address ko just portion-wise. First, portion-wise. Kung hindi po, kasi mahirap kasi mag-incorporate ng bagong pagkain. Somehow, strange sa'yo yung pagkain. Ano yan? Lettuce, puro broccoli. Alam mo yung mga ganong, parang, ano yan, pang celebrity, pang artista lang yung mga yan. Hindi kinakain ng typical na ano yan. But somehow, if you really want it, if you can afford, do it. If not, may mga paraan na na hindi mo kayang gumastos ng ganun kalaki. Kasi minsan, pag nagugulay ka, mas mahal pa siya. And that's the reality. Mura pa mag-McDonald's kaysa mag-salad ka. Isipin mo yun. Yung reality kasi mas mura sila, mas ideal. But anyway, portion-wise, I always believe on 80%. So when you eat, then just stop at 80%. Pag na-feel mo na 80% full ka na, just stop. Stop. So, yun yung very difficult na doable siya. Huwag mong ano yung bonggang-bongga kayo na lagi, parang nahihirapan ka ng huminga sa sobrang takaw mo. So, yun yung iniiwasan dapat 80% lang diet, and mainly pag nakiyang dyan, hindi ko sabihin sobrang sakit na yung risk, diba? Mostly dahil taas ang sugar intake, hindi ka makapag walang araw na hindi ka uminom ng soda, yun ang mahirap. And then, or juices, yung concentrated juices na sa Tetra Pak, they thought it's healthy. It's a lot of sugar. You can remove one of that. That's a good step. And water. Of course, yung water. If you have like this water bottle, I can fill it with 4 or 3 a day. It is 1.2 liter. So, tubig. Kasi bakit tubig, it makes you feel full. Nabubusog ka. Pag busog ka, kakain ka ba? No. Pero yung tubig, minsan nakakalimutan nila. Yun yung mga doable steps. And then, i-emphasize na high protein intake. Mostly kasi, ang problema, kaya malaki yan dyan kasi nga sobra yung carbs. So, you need to have time na i-reduce mo yung carbs. Okay? Yung iba naman, ulam sa awit, kulang sa healthy fats. Okay? Yung healthy fats, hindi nila na ano, diet. Almonds, even the fish, it makes sense to add that to the diet. Ang problema ng diet sa atin, sa Pilipino, maalat. Pag maalat, maraming rice. Okay? So, pag maraming rice, masabaw. Hindi ko naman pwede kayo sabaw, yung mo ng rice. Ganun din ang problema. Tinapay. So, highly carbs yung consumptions nila. So, kaya mo kailangan mag-adapt ng other diet. So, try to find out which one na suitable sa'yo. Kasi, pwede kong sabihin sa'yo, ito gawin mo. But somehow, hindi mo rin magawa kasi hindi accessible, mahal. So, hindi siya sustainable. So, something na sustainable, portion-wise, more tubig, less sugar, and ano ba? High intake ng protein. Ulam.
Okay. So, recap ko dun sa nutrition na, first, up to 80% full. Ayun, effective sa akin yun eh. Parang, hindi ko naiintay na sobra akong busog before ako mag-stop mag-eat. So, pag I feel like 80% full, stop it kasi masasana yung masasana yung tummy mo na hanggang ganong capacity yung kaya niya. Tapos more protein, less sugar, more water. So yun yung mga nakuha ko na medyo madaling i-implement saka mukhang sustainable gawin, parang ganyan.
Yes. Huwag okay. Siya sa lahat actually.
Sige, tapos Mark, yung isa pang last na, kasi I see that you are someone who really balances not just health, physical, pero you also, when we talk, I hear you speak about spiritual health, I hear about mental health, kasi you also read, you still do personal development things, spiritual, you are connected, ganyan. So, how can we integrate a holistic approach to healthy living, hindi lang physical? What have you done or what are your tips in integrating a healthy lifestyle, holistic, to our own lifestyles?
Importante yung mentor. This is very effective. Mentor in the sense na hindi naman siya personal, pwedeng virtual mentor mo. So, si Facebook kasi, let's say, lahat naman tayo nasa Facebook, no? Try to follow people na very encouraging. Kasi you could get tips from them and you can resonate probably one of them. And for me, kaya ako naging holistic sa approach ko. I'm not perfect, of course, but I'm trying to be the best version sa business, sa family ko, my relationship with my wife, my kids, and those people surrounds me, my friends, yung network ko, yung society ko. And then, of course, yung faith natin kay God, which is hindi dapat natin nakakalimutan. We always praise Him, worship Him, and pray to Him. So, pagdating naman sa fitness, it's part of who you are. May word na nabasa ko lang, I think, you become who you want to, you become who you decide to be. You decide to be a fit guy, nakatatak na yan sa utak mo. I mean, I wanna be a fit dad. That's what yung pinaka-common sa akin. I'm a fit dad. I'm a fit businessman. Okay? I'm a fit husband. So I always incorporate that. So pag once you claim that and if you wanted to live that, you decide already na, okay, I want to be fit. So what fit people do? Do you want to work out? Do you incorporate that? So hindi mo na kailangan wala nang ano doon, wala nang resistance. You decided it. The problem is if you don't decide, so you decide to be fit, you decide to be fit, right? You decide to be faithful kay God. You decide to be faithful with your kids, with your family. You decide to be a best businessman sa craft mo, sa skills mo, or sa marketplace mo. You decide to be the best coach. I did that a long time ago. Something that you have to decide. So to be holistic, you need to learn. Like you set the intention now. You decide now. Pag hindi ka kasi nag-decide, matatangay ka ng iba't ibang temptations, distractions, and influence ng ibang tao. Nawawala ka sa path na gusto mo. So decide. So for me, I decide to have a fit and active lifestyle. Yun yung gusto kong parating sa mga sino man yung makakausap ko.
Correct. Ang ganda, Mark. So what I got from that last bit is just decide to be. Because how to do it and the outcome that you desire will come when you decide to be.
Yes.
Hey, so ang ganda. Thank you for giving us your time today, for sharing with us your knowledge, your experience. I hope people are able to take something out of this conversation that they listened in and watched, and somehow they will be able to apply it in their lifestyle para they can get started or they can sustain or just implement something to sustain, integrate a healthy and fit lifestyle. So I think that would be all for the day. And if they have questions, how can they reach you? Or if they want to connect with you, how can they reach you?
They can connect on my personal page. If they can see me in Facebook. Sa Instagram, meron din tayong @marky. So they can follow me there. I have my own contact details there, website. And in case of consultation kung paano ba talaga i-incorporate yung lifestyle, we can have a chat. And if I have the time to set upon it, I would be happy to
Okay, so something that I just thought right now, I wanted to give back also. If there is one particular project, a big project that you're working on, what kind of support do you need? That maybe me or the people watching this can have the idea na, ay, baka pwede ko siyang matulungan with this, or I can connect him with this kind of people. If there's this one thing that you're working on and what kind of support that you need, can you tell us?
Well, for me, I'm actually now proceeding to do a bigger academy, yung pagtuturo ng mga coach. So I'm in the process of acquiring a share doon sa may company sa Dubai na they are trying to connect with me and to partner with. So once that it happened, I would be able to coach people to be a coach and at the same time to live an active lifestyle. So I'm growing my team dito sa Kuwait. Ito yung pinaka-base talaga. So by sharing the information, I coach the coaches in Kuwait and even those people na gustong maging coach, I can guide them to which certifications should take, anong training, anong mas importante, and even the mindset. Kasi I'm very passionate about helping others as well. So this is what my gift na nilaan ni God sa akin na to coach people and to help them realize what's the business side of fitness, what's the coaching business. So yun, if they can share this to others, I'll be glad to help them and even guide them to what steps they can do. So just by sharing my passion, that would be a good help.
Yay. So again, thank you so much, Mark. And yun, if ever they have some recommendations to you or if they have questions, Mark already said the how you can connect with him. And he's also inside the group, our Facebook circle. So just feel free to connect with him also. So I think that would conclude our casual conversation with Mark. And can you tell us again your last name? Hindi ko pala nakuha yung correct pronunciation ng last name
Quilisadio.
mo.
Quilisadio.
So
Yes,
that
yes.
concludes our interview, our casual conversation with Mark Gil. Gil. Mark,
Thank you,
anong
sis.
nidaw
I had
sabihin
a
mo?
great time. Keep doing it. I like this one.
Okay. So thank you so much again and see you again next time. Bye guys!